Usually takes a second for it to start playing, I think, a recording. Hello, Chrissy Pissy Jesus Christ hanging out on Lauren's bed, which is my bed, but it's Lauren's bed. Okay. Okay, Mr. President Trump. Here's what I think you're doing to me now. And I know there's people watching me that I can't see. They're the general public. What I believe that President Trump is now doing, and I'm asking if you'll personally come in, President Trump, and do this. I want to see if you do it, if you'll show up yourself. I think what I'm experiencing now is I've been kicked off of Instagram by like a default system. My Instagram app doesn't work, it won't open. Now I think it was hackers that originally did that, but it's probably President Trump really. Whatever the case is, I can't get an Instagram. So I'm a member of the Trump administration at local levels all the way to the top. As I sit here alone. And the Trump administration knows I'm out of Instagram, and there's probably an intent for that. But so what do? They know where I'll naturally go. They know that they can find me over on YouTube, posting like recording videos and posting songs, recording videos and like sending them to my band Metallica and stuff. They're watching me. The President Trump White House, which is the ruler of planet Earth, and then some. The U.S. government White House, the ruler of Earth, is now over here on YouTube. They know where I'm at. Now, okay, so I'm taking a long time talking. What I just witnessed as I'm scrolling through the YouTube feed, because I got nothing to do. Suddenly, Laura Trump My View comes on. That's the Fox News channel. My View with Laura Trump. I click on it. From what I first saw, I thought it said like 9 minutes long or something. Maybe not even that long. And I clicked on it and watched it for a minute. Before too long, wait a minute, why does it say 30 minutes? That was weird. Okay, but however, I'm watching Laura Trump talk, and she's giving her, and it was supposedly recorded, like it's posted an hour ago. Which tells me it must have been recorded at least an hour ago, let's say, supposedly. I'm watching Laura Trump talk. And suddenly as I'm watching her, I went, wait a minute, Laura, that's live. You're live, even though it says this was like posted earlier. Somehow because there was multiple, Laura would talk and show a clip here and script it, like there'd be different video cuts into this. And suddenly Laura's up there talking, Laura Trump, Eric Trump's wife, Miss Laura Trump, let's say. Laura's up here talking. And suddenly, wait a minute, fucking Laura's there. That's live. She's watching me. So I sent her a thought. I said, Laura, are you there? Are you watching me? She gave me a settle. And then she started talking about old World War II veteran, surviving D-Day and which is very, it's honestly very honorable. God awful thing that how many people died. They're heroes. However, by the time I realized that Laura Trump may be actually live, even though it's supposedly recorded, she's looking right at me as I'm looking at her, and she saw my thoughts and acknowledged me. I was like, wait a minute, Laura. I threw her a thought again. Are you watching me? And she wouldn't acknowledge me. She looked down, she looked away. She skips over to the World War II veteran. And then she comes back and says, people that want to treat Trump. Laura's pissed at me because I've been privately, a lot of people see it, but not the public. I'm chewing out President Trump because I'm pissed at him. I'm very pissed at President Trump. He owes me an immense. He does. But Laura's getting pissed at me. I can see it. But meanwhile, I just want to tell you this. I think that Laura Trump is sneaking in with supposedly pre-recorded videos she's posting. They're sneaking in a clip suddenly into the recorded video, but it's a live stream. Although it doesn't say it's live stream. I'm looking at her real time, like a Zoom chat. Laura's actually there in a Zoom chat. Metallica did this to me in 2020. Laura Trump just did it to me. That tells me the Trump administration is now sneaking around on YouTube, watching me and maybe watching you guys too. However, because I talked too long, nice to see you, Laura. Nice to see you, Eric. I'm scared of you, Eric. But for obvious reasons, known of, but I respect you. Mr. Trump, Mr. President Trump, if you guys are actually sneaking in live Zooms, will you come in? Will you come in and come into my YouTube feed and be real time right across the screen for me, yourself, President Trump? Will you do this for me? And if you won't do it, that's fine. Will you have Cash Patel come in? Cash, will you sneak in? I want to see what Cash does if he's across the screen from me. Or maybe Miss Pam Bondi. Who else? Someone. Miss Melania Trump. Will you show up in the YouTube live feed? Well, YouTube recorded feed. Sneak in live. I think what I'm asking for is President Trump or Melania Trump. But I'll take Cash Patel, JD Vance. I want to see someone show up here because I know you guys are doing this to me. You're showing up, and a supposedly recorded video post, but you're sneaking in a live cut Zoom meeting. You're right there, and if you do show up, and I throw you a thought, or I privately talk to you, the public wouldn't see this. Please acknowledge me that you're watching me. But I know you'll fuck with me if you do it. And if it's President Trump, he's going to play games on me. He'll come in at the most unexpected time. He'll play games with me. He might crack a joke. He knows what. I'll never know, but he's hard to read. Melania Trump is probably the most confusing one I could ever watch. Melania Trump will be even more confusing than Mr. Trump himself. But I saw that, Laura. You were in there. And you are pissed at me for chewing out President Trump. Hey, can you imagine why I wouldn't be pissed at President Trump? At least I'm honest. Relatively honest. He needs to get to my house with my wife and make some amends. Because I'm not talking to my wife until she gets here. I'm done with her. I don't need no ghosts harassing me. I don't need no more delays. I need my wife here on her bed with me. I'm pissed at President Trump, Laura. Really pissed. Rightfully so. President Trump, will you get your butt into the YouTube scroll page? And if I click on whatever video I see you in, will you actually come on live yourself and kind of let me know if you're there? Do something. Will you do something like that, President Trump? Thank you, sir.